Doja Cat's not shining her shit like a shoe, bitch. She still has hair. It's just short. So it feels weird for me to be on some like, oh, uh, man, remember when she used to have hair? It's like, bitch, she still has hair. Like, it's like that type shit. Hello, my VIPs, and to anyone new, welcome, welcome. I am your girl, A-List Shipping Hog, and this is my channel where I talk about, anime, celebrities, TV shows, movies, fandoms in general, because I am a fangirl. I am a fangirly, and even webcomics and webtoons. Well, aren't they the same fucking thing? No, they're not the same thing, but still, I talk about all of those. If you're interested in anything I just listed, please, please, please subscribe and or leave a comment down below of any videos you want me to talk about or any topics and ideas. So this one's another Unprovoked video. I did one of Krishan, Rock, and Blueface like yesterday. I'm pumping these out because, bitch, I have not done an Unprovoked before. Krishan and Blueface one, I haven't done one in like months. Yeah, I think I didn't do one at all this summer. So it's like, bitch, we gotta catch up. We gotta catch up. I had one of Trey songs in my belt, bitch, and I did not do it. And that was my fault. I'm sorry for that. I'm still doing it, but still, I could have been did it. But now I got time to do so, so I'm gonna do it. Anyways, let's commence with our Unprovoked video. This one's gonna be about Miss Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red, and other songs that she has. Okay, so let's start off with Moo era Doja Cat. Okay, so that's the era I was in. It was around 2019 when I had discovered her song, either 2019 or 2018. I think it was the end of 2018. I discovered her music video, Moo. I adored it. I loved it. I was just like, this is the type of shit I'm on. Like, deadass. If I were to make a song and shit like this, I want it to be this fun, nigga, because it looked fun. But anyways, I was working out all that. That was the year I was my weight loss year, basically. So a lot of her songs that were coming out, or some of the songs that have yet to come out, I was anticipating her music. I liked her music. Besides the Moo one, she had others as well. And honestly, I was really digging her vibe. As the years went on past 2019 and she got even more into the spotlight, I was happy, but I was also concerned in that I was just like, oh shit, she becomes mainstream. What if it really affects her? Because that's what happens with it. Like with The Weeknd, for example, bro. He was not mainstream starting out. And then when he was, it's like it didn't hurt him too much. I say that as if he doesn't have a show that's like sucks like right now. Like I'm gonna say it didn't ruin him, but bitch, I think it did. But like, yeah, that's the thing when it comes to people who are underground or wasn't as known much going into like fame and whatnot. You get more haters. Of course, you're gonna get more haters. You're gonna get more support, but you're also gonna get more demand. It's just taxing on your body to just go up, not only on all those tours, but it's physically demanding. That's essentially what it is, and that's what's been happening for Doja Cat over the years. Just the physical demand, having to pump out music, all these sponsorships. It's not like she hates the shit. Like, that's one thing. Well, I don't know how her true feelings are of it. I think she has made some tweets where it's like referencing that she kind of resents fame in a way, even though her newer music saying that she prefers fame now. But still, there were some tweets. I'm a Twitter bitch. So I was seeing some tweets. I was just like, ugh. So in this Unprovoked, we're going to talk about, besides the Moo era I just discussed, we're going to talk about some more recent ones, okay? So Twitter is canceling that ass so quickly. Canceling Doja, or trying to. It's very difficult to cancel somebody that a lot of people not only liked, but a lot of people still jive and listen to her music. I am one of those people. I still listen to her music, okay? It's like, I don't know. The whole cancellation thing, you're going to cancel her because she simply told a fan, like, you don't know me and I don't really love you. Now, honestly, it was harsh. I wish she didn't say that shit, because why are you saying this shit, bro? That's just mean. But like, bro, you can tell that her fame is taxed on her, bro. Because most people just like, I miss the old Doja. They're speaking as if this bitch is Kanye West. She is not Kanye West, okay? They're speaking as if she just completely is different. Like, no. At the start, she was weird. It was just, she was more awkward and nice because she was not as used to the fame just yet, or as used to being recognized. So she may have seemed more nice and whatnot, but she's not different. She's the same fucking person. She's always been goofy. She's always been, some people like to label her as weird, but honestly, she's just herself. And people had even start to be like, I miss when she was thick. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Didn't she get fat shame comments? Like, I think I remember precisely during those years when Doja was thicker or, bigger, that she had fucked up comments. I remember that shit. But now y'all missing her when she actually had all the layers and shit. Y'all missed that? Like, that's what's crazy. Like, bro, you missing everything about old Doja, not even knowing that it's the same Doja. She's just fed up now. Like, it's like you can't fathom the fact that some celebrities are actually human. As humans, we are capable of getting fed the fuck up. That's not gonna completely change us unless we allow it to completely change us. And that's with Doja. She's still the same way. Is it completely changing her? I don't think it's completely changing her. It has a factor in it. Some of the hate she's received and some of the toll that fame has had on her has a factor in changing her up a bit, but she hasn't changed completely. Some people act like she's just a totally different fucking person. It's like, no, she's not. This is the same got milk bitch, got beef. This is the same woman that rose up to fame. Y'all just don't like the fact that she's more angry. Like, of course, I don't like the fact that she's more angry too, but still, it's understandable. It happened. Now, how this whole thing started, I was just like, oh yeah, she said a fan. I didn't even expand upon that. So how this all started, I was actually on Twitter that day when it started too. Saw a tweet. She was telling a fan, ooh, should I have gone over the Moo era a bit? I'm going to do that after I tell you how this whole thing started with her being canceled. Okay, so, I'm sorry. She was telling a fan, they were like, going back and forth, and she basically revealed that she doesn't love that fan and that fan doesn't know her and she's not their friend. She said this on a live. This is how the whole uproar started. People started really getting tired of Doja Cat because of how rude she was to her fans. In fact, she was rude to her fans, but there was a level of truth in what she was saying. When she said that she is not any of our friends, she's not lying. Like, exchange that we are strangers to her and that she's a stranger to us. She's not lying. She is. Like, so she only reserves, she said that she only reserves saying I love you to people she actually genuinely loves. And so telling a fan, basically a stranger, makes like little to no sense. And I'm just remixing it now. That's not the actual tweet. Should I try to put it in this? I don't know. Unprovoked is where I just be talking. I don't do screen recording during Unprovoked. I could, but I don't normally do it. I think I only did it in one video. I don't remember. But anyways, it's been so long, I know. But yeah, that's essentially what happened. And then the whole internet went into an uproar because they're just like, man, I'm so fed up with Doja being mean as fuck and this, that, and the third. Because like I said, in her lives, she said something similar to where she's just like, she's always appreciative of fans because they put her in where she's at now, that home that she's at, the money that she's obtained. She's appreciative of the fans, but she said that she's not our friends. And it's like, I get what you're saying, bro, but damn, like, damn, that's rude, bitch. Rude, like that is. It's like, that's why people were so upset. And you're just like, how is that enough to cancel her? Well, think about it. People are mad, and a lot of those people are actually fans of hers. They're not just haters. I think there's more so fans who are actually actual fans that were mad at Doja rather than just haters that have always disliked Doja or have been disliked Doja, So these fans right here, when they're in uproar, they turn into your biggest fucking enemy. They start pulling at things that happened in the past that the majority have forgotten or at least tried to forget. Like during Moo era, which I like to say 2019 through early 2021. Do I like to say that? I think around 2020, which is in the middle of the Moo era. I say Moo era as in that's when I discovered her type shit. But during that time, people were pointing out that she was on a live with a bunch of, I don't know if they were just ignorant. I'm going to say ignorant white men rather than just saying racist, because they're not only just racist. Just ignorant in general, ignorant in many categories. She was on a live with them, being all silly. You could tell she was under some type of influence or what, being goofy, either twerking or just, it's like she's entertaining them. And a lot of people did not like that because that's fucking weird. And people nowadays, they were bringing that shit up. Just like I always knew this bitch was weird. She was on that live with all those white men, basically entertaining them. Weird as fuck. She only likes to call on her black side, just to get more people to listen to her music and stuff like that. And she talks about how she wants, there was one lyric in a song. She said, okay, In my Unprovoked, I talk how I please. So if you don't like the cursing or if you don't like me saying the N word and whatnot, you can click off on you can click off. Thank you for viewing this far. My bad, bro. Thank you for viewing this far, but still. Okay, so basically in her lyrics, she was just like, oh yeah, I want a nigga that be fucking up my edge control. And someone was pointing out just like, man, she said she want a nigga that fucks up her edge control, but she be getting white men. I was just like, yo, Twitter is fucking evil, bro. Because these are fans saying this shit. It's not just haters. These are fans saying this shit. And they were so mad at Doja basically saying like, yo, I'm not your friends and I don't love you. They were so mad about that. They pulled up them receipts. They were just like, you were a weird bitch back in 2020. You are still a weird bitch, and it's not in the good way. It's never been in the good way. I'm just like, who are these people, bro? Like they're really turning up on this person, bro. All because of that. And essentially, they try to cancel Doja. And that's the thing when it comes to certain celebrities. I feel like certain celebrities, it is really hard to cancel them unless people, vast majority, forgets them. Kind of like the baby, for instance. It's like, well, no, the baby's not a good example. The baby's a good example for like people who actually were able to be canceled quickly and just forgotten about. That's a good example for that. But people who are very hard to cancel. Hold on. I was gonna include Megan Thee Stallion, but in her case, it's like people were thinking she lied about being shot. So it's kind of like people try to cancel her, but you can't really cancel a person like that because, well, one, not only just how popular she is, but two, it's like you don't even know if she's been shot or not. And for those, it's like there are a lot of evidence that shows she was shot, and yet there were so many people that were just like, nah, she's a lying bitch. And then it's like, I feel like at one point a vast majority actually believed that she was lying. And yet in that moment when they were trying to cancel her, it's damn near like they could not cancel her. Like she was still popping, like not only just her music, but just her as a person, bro. And I think that's very important too, how a celebrity presents themselves, besides in their music and at certain events and even in interviews, how they present themselves when they're out of those elements and in like a more mundane, regular situation, how they present themselves in that way, it really can impact, how people, not only how people view you, but your cancellation. I think that's what really made it difficult for Megan to be canceled in that way. Now, in my personal opinion, I was just like, it feels odd that there was a majority that really thinks this woman is lying about being shot. Like, what the fuck? Like, in all of her songs, I don't think I've ever heard this woman ever mention that she's ever been shot before. And I don't think I've ever heard her say that, like, she be carrying guns and be in the streets and shit. Like, I don't really hear Megan say all that shit, so it's crazy. But anyways, to get off of that was just an example of people who is just like celebrities who it's very hard to cancel them, even if you got vast majority trying to. It's like, it's fucking impossible. I feel that way about Doja Cat. It's very hard to cancel a person like this when they're very unforgettable, okay? Versus like the baby. The baby was extremely easy to forget, okay? For a long ass time. Or did it feel like a long ass time, even though it's probably been a few months. It felt like a long ass time. People forgot who the fuck the baby was. I forgot who the fuck the baby was. And he does have talent. And I kind of did forget why they canceled him, but at the same time I didn't. I think people were tired of him because around the time when Tory Lanez was about to go to jail, I think it was Christmas time, the baby decided to like expose the fact that he screwed Megan Thee Stallion. And it's like, this was poorly timed. Like, didn't nobody give a fuck. In fact, a vast majority of people actually already believed that y'all screwed. Like, we knew. Like, why are you telling us, nigga? We knew. Like, that type shit. So, anyways, to get back on Doja, that was just a little bit of that. I should do an Unprovoked of the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Should I? I don't know. I feel like that's really popular. But Doja Cat's thing is also popular, so why not? But anyways, this is also unedited, too. This is unedited, by the way, if you didn't know. But yeah, that's why they were trying to cancel her, and I feel like it's very hard to cancel a celebrity that is like Doja Cat. You can't cancel this person. They're very unforgettable. Now let's go into their recent music. Paint the Town Red, the devil worshipping shit. Now I'm gonna just tell you this. Before this, there was a look at me. You're looking like that song, right? When she made that, I never figured her music would just dead turn a whole nigga pivot right. to fucking Satanism. Bitch, I didn't know that shit was gonna happen. Like, I didn't know that shit was gonna happen. I thought it was really gonna be her doing, like, you know, Unprovoked, like how I'm fucking doing on this one. An Unprovoked album, an album of music, you know, that album of music, what the fuck? An album consisting of what she's really been wanting to say all of this time and she's been holding back in all her music. But, like, I would say that Paint the Town Red is low-key that theme where she is being extremely authentic and extremely honest in how the fuck she feels about media in today's age in general. I feel like she's being honest in Paint the Town Red too. But it's like, I feel like you didn't need to do the Satanism to do that. In fact, she's a big artist. You don't need to rely on devil worshiping for people to listen to your fucking music, okay? She was not at the baby status, okay? If she made a new song and put it out, people will fucking listen to it, okay? That's how fucking popular she still is. And yet she dabbles, not only just dabble, big toe, whole leg, whole body into the fucking pool. That is devil worshiping and Satanism. Why the fuck did you do that? And it's not even on some, oh, you know, she can do that if she wants because she's probably been doing that or been wanting to do that. And I'm like, going through folders of her old fucking music or even old interviews or even old lives or even just old in general, old encounters, all that, trying to see where the fuck she even actually cared about deviltry and fucking Satanism, and I can't find nothing. I can't find a fucking thing, okay? For you super fans of Doja Cat, if you do watch this video, just click in the comments if you have ever seen Doja Cat ever mention or dabble into fucking Satanism, okay? And I say Satanism, there may be another word for it, that's why I say deviltry or some shit like that, but it's the fact that she dabbled into it. It may be another term for it. If there is, please leave a comment down below to tell me if there's another term for it. But yes, bro, it's the fact that she dabbles into this shit now, and it's like, you could say it's for shock value. I think it is for shock value, but it's like, why? You don't need it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks Doja Cat's a big star. I don't believe I am. Because, honestly, she's so big of a fucking star now, she does not need shock value. She already kind of had shock value with the look at me. You're looking like type shit. She did not need this, you know? And another thing is that people are listening to the music, but they're not actually watching the music video, and I applaud you for that because I never actually watch the music video in its full. Now with shorts, moment you scroll up, it shows you this fucking blue horned, just, whoo, baby, I don't know what the fuck that is. This scared the shit out of me when I first saw it because I did not watch the music video. So when I'm on shorts, I'm looking through it and then it just randomly pops up and it's the Paint the Town Red one and it's Doja Cat and all of the blue horned ass devil, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was just like, oh shit, I was just like that. Nigga had to jump back a bit, like, what the fuck? Because I've never seen it before. So when I did see it, I'm just like, oh, I see why people are making an uproar about this shit now. Like, I see why they are, because what the fuck is this? And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, because I'm over here just thinking, like, you know, you're a person, right? People are complex. People are unpredictable, or they're capable of unpredictability or complexity. You know, that's how we are as humans. So with her, she's not always just gonna be how she was back in during the Moo era. She's gonna evolve into probably even a different fucking person in general. She's gonna evolve, upgrade her mindset and her values, beliefs, all that. She's gonna do all that. She's a human. She's capable of doing that. And if she so pleases, she will do that. And it seems like she has done that now. However, many people are in an uproar about the fact that she's literally worshiping the fucking devil. Like that. And it's not that she's the only one that did it. She's not. Because a lot of people, y'all love Lil Nas X. I love Lil Nas X. Not even gonna fucking hold you, bro. I love Lil Nas X, bro. But it's the fact that, well, I love his music. I'm going to say I love his music. I don't know him as a person. I don't know any of these people as people. But I love their music, okay? And what they present themselves, the personality in certain interviews and stuff. That's what I love. But y'all like, and even me to some extent, we like to forget the Montero. We like to do that shit, you know? We sure do love to do that shit. knowing damn well this man was on a stripper pole with cornrows in his drawers with high knee boots on, working, giving a lap dance to the devil, bitch. That's what the fuck we saw. And he murdered the devil and then put on the fucking horns and he became the new ruler of hell. That's what the fuck we saw. And yeah, we're making an uproar about Miss Doja. This is nothing new. It's just the fact is that it happens multiple times that we're seeing this shit among popular artists. Like, it's like mandatory. It's starting to become like, oh, is it mandatory to just have one song committed to the fucking devil? Like, is it mandatory? Because I hope not. It's that type shit. I hope not. But yeah, we like to forget that shit, even though he did that shit too. And now that they no longer do music videos about it anymore, we're just supposed to forget. Bitch, we're never gonna forget. Or you should never forget. Because, bitch, the fact that it happened is crazy. Like, yikes. Like, and I know the message behind it is, with his one, I know definitely, like, him coming out as a homosexual or gay. A lot of times when you come out or you see people come out, the main shit that homophobic people or just ignorant people in general say is that, oh, you're going to hell. It could be a person that barely believes in God and yet their homophobia takes over them and quite literally makes them a full fucking Christian believer. Like, has them be like, oh yeah, you know what? You're going straight to hell. God does not like your kind. You're literally going to the fucking core of the earth. You deserve to go there. It's like, nigga, what? You barely believe in the big G-O-D. How the fuck you gonna say shit about me? Like, that type stuff, right? So, in that music video, with that whole theme of being told you're gonna go to hell for being gay, I feel like that was one of the reasons, not the full reason, but one of the reasons as to why Lil Nas X made that whole thing with basically him going down a stripper pole to hell. So yeah, there's other points in the music video he made about that where it's like it was basically mythology and whatnot. So, you know, of Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve, the snake kissing, you know, having full-blown sex with Eve or Steve, and then Steve being condemned to hell, going down in a stripper pole with cornrows in their drawers and their high heel boots on. That whole thing, right? That was their video. That was Lil Nas X video, Deviltry video. I understood his message in that. And even in Paint the Town Red, I actually kind of understand the message she's saying in that. It's the fact that she's doing more. And I kind of felt like it was in, like, you know, spirit of Halloween. I feel like it's in spirit of Halloween. It just makes sense that it's in spirit of Halloween now that it's closer to it. Now that she's making more songs with all this weird shit in it, I feel like it's because it's closer to Halloween. That's why she's doing more of it. But with that Paint the Town Red video, it's like there's a lot of messages in the actual lyrics of the song and then the actual music video, even though you don't like it, there's a reason why she was making it like that. You know, it's kind of like, I'm gonna try to say it the best the way I can. Demonizing a celebrity for making mistakes or being human and having moments where they're fucking stupid is what a lot of fans and people do on social media. You demonize this person for, bro, they could have done this one thing years ago, you bring it back up and you'll never let them forget it. They could literally actually be 2 minutes away from passing the fuck away, and yet their last moments is consisted of you bringing up what the fuck they did like over 5 years ago that you just now want to remember type shit, you know? And I feel like that music video really calls out to all those people who did it. Like, you know, you want to demonize me so bad. Okay, well, I'm going to show you the devil type shit. You know, I'm going to really show you this shit. You know, I'm hoping to paint the fucking town red with this music, bitch. That type of message. I know that's not the main or the whole part of it, but it's literally part of it. Like, you know, so that's what I got from it. There's other stuff that I'm going to have to decipher on it, but that's my little brief ass gist of it. You know, so I understand the message she was portraying of that. And then I was just like, oh, earlier I was just like, why are they dabbling in deviltry? I get the message about that. However, it's like doing it fully. Yes, our lives are short. Yes, we could die literally any fucking day. It's just that I don't fuck with shit like that for a reason. Well, personally me. One, because I think it's the superstition in me. I would say superstition in black people. No, bitch. I think it's the part Christian in me or the part superstitious, paranoid version of me that doesn't dabble or like to look at shit like that. Like, I've grown to realize I'm more of a paranoid person than I thought. So yeah, that type shit is just like, ugh, gosh, I wanna bathe in either holy water or something. Bathe in what the spirits provide me, bitch. That's what I want to bathe in whenever after I see this shit, because, whew, child. Start singing hymns and shit, like, hey, the Lord watch over me, like that type shit. I don't know that song, but still, yeah. Is that all I gotta say about Miss Doja? Miss Doja, we do love her music. Twitter canceling her or trying to cancel her, you can't cancel a celebrity like that. Like, you cannot, bitch. It's very hard. It would have to take months of consistently checking, reading, and dismissing a celebrity like that in order to fully forget and fully cancel a person like that. You have to be consistent with that shit, bitch, and they are not consistent. So she is not going to be canceled anytime fucking soon. She'd have to do something that's really horrible to actually be fucking canceled as quickly as y'all trying to cancel her. Like Twitter, you thought you did your big one. You really thought you ate, but really you're starving right now, bitch, and you're the culprit. Like, that is like, you're starving and you're the issue, bitch. But yes, I think that's really all I gotta say about Miss Doja Cat. If there's any more, I probably will edit it in. But for now, and probably for the whole day, that is it. Thank y'all for watching, and may peace be with you for an eternity.